Hi everyone. So Vidme is going bye-bye. I just want to make a really short video about this because I don't know, maybe most people don't even know Vidme. But I guess I should mention it because it still has the Vidme icon thingy image in my end screen. I'm probably gonna keep it this way because I'm just too lazy to edit it. But yeah, so like in case you're wondering what that means, you know, Vidme used to be the site that everyone was hoping was gonna be the next YouTube and was gonna replace YouTube. You know, a lot of people actually deleted their YouTube channels. Yeah, and instead made a channel on Vidme. Yeah, they're gonna be a little upset now because because now Vidme just announced like, oh yeah, by the way, we're deleting the site and we're deleting all the videos. And they announced that after they already disabled uploading of new videos and signing in or signing up. You know, they disabled the sign up and they disabled the uploading of videos. And then they announced that they gonna close the site. So there was no announcement. They just, disabled uploads and disabled the sign up. And then they announced that they were gonna close the site and delete all the videos. Yeah. But so for a lot of people that might come as a surprise. They like, they were thinking this is gonna be this is gonna be great. This is gonna replace YouTube. They put all their faith in Vidme, and now they just out of the blue announced, boom, we're gonna close it. Too bad. We're gonna delete all your videos. Too bad. So yeah. So for a lot of people, this might have come as a kind of a shock. I'll be honest, it didn't come as a shock for me because I actually mentioned this in one of my videos on Vidme, and this is also it was a weird cycle for me on Vidme. It was they themselves didn't really know what their requirements were. And they were just kind of like, oh yeah, we're not gonna verify that guy. He's German. We don't really understand him or something. I don't know. So it was a weird circle where I tried to find out why they wouldn't verify me, and in the process of trying to find out why they wouldn't verify me, I just came up with, I noticed a lot of inconsistencies. And one of those inconsistencies I noticed, and this is a letter I wrote to Vidme, and actually Vidme never had a company address. They only, if you looked on the, if you really looked for it, there was one company address you could find, and that was actually a different company. That was Bit Kitchen Incorporated. I sent this to Bit Kitchen Incorporated, which is the only company address Vidme ever gave. They had no company address. They somewhere deep, buried deep on the website, really, really well hidden. But if you really looked for it, you could find this address. And this address is Bit Kitchen 3630 Tyburn Street, Los Angeles, California. Yeah. So they gave out this address, for people when, basically it was intended for companies. I'm pretty sure that legally they're required to give a company address. So anyway, they gave out this address, and as I said, it's actually from another company. And they gave out this address for other companies, like for copyright infringement. Like, if you wanted to report to them that, somebody stole your movie and put it on Vidme, then you could write to this address, which I did. And the letter came back with a message from the postman saying, saying that the building is vacant. Yeah. So, and that was a few months ago. So I kind of knew that, I was guessing, like, for a company that tries to be the next YouTube but doesn't even have a valid company address, or the only company address it gives out, if you really search for it, is an empty building. So yeah, kind of, it doesn't come as a surprise for me now that they're closing down, and it was really a mess. They all they did was just slandering YouTube, like, the entire time. If you wanted to get your channel verified, if you wanted to get your video featured, the best thing to do that was to slander YouTube. Just say how bad YouTube is, and how great Vidme would be. And if you didn't do that, like me, then then you didn't get verified, and and they would just give you a ton of trouble. So with a policy like that, they didn't really have anything that would really distinguish them from YouTube. They weren't better than YouTube at all. Their censorship was even worse. On YouTube, I can at least criticize YouTube, and it doesn't really affect my videos negatively, which is something you couldn't do on Vidme. I mean, you were encouraged to slander YouTube. But as soon as you mentioned anything critical of Vidme, if you just, if you like me finding out that they don't actually have a valid company address, if you mention something like that, they would never verify your channel, and they didn't. Well, they would never have verified me anyway, so good riddance. So I guess I'm stuck with YouTube. If you know any other alternatives that that are here to stay, let me know.